consoles is Tomb Raider gonna sell?
Right.
You know, like when you break it down in terms of it, like, because like you were saying, I mean, I would much rather push forward a Halo bundle than a Tomb Raider bundle.
But here's what you got to consider, though, at least in my mind. Not to say that everybody who's going to buy a PS4 has already bought their PS4. I know, Dormouse, you're still debating when you're going to get your PS4. So, but I know you're going to get one. But what I'm saying is, not everybody who's going to get one has got one yet. But the majority of people is consumed it already. I mean, you just sent me a link the other day, L1, talking about how PlayStation 4 has almost outsold PS2.
Right.
No, for the first whatever how long.
Yeah, for the first couple of years.
It's on.
Right.
If it goes the way
pace.
it's been going, it's on track. It's on pace to outsell the PS2. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So at some point, just by the law of numbers, we're going to start seeing things balance out again. And you guys remember when 360 and PS3 came out, 360 was dominating.
It was the reverse.
But
right?
once everybody bought their 360, you can't buy it twice. Well, I guess you can if you got the red rings. But
you bought it 5 times,
I did.
man.
Secrets you didn't know, baby. But then everybody started buying the PS3 because they got the 360 already. So at some point, we are going to start seeing that scale kind of tip. And this, I mean, to me, this is a viable game. I mean, I do think this is going to push some systems, maybe not like a Halo would, but you know, this intrigues me to want to get this game. See, I wasn't going to get this game this year because I was like, oh, I'm just going to be able to get it for the PlayStation 4 early 2016. But you guys are telling me it's PC. This would be a game that I would like to go ahead and buy this year, get the Xbox One, because, you know, it'd be a nice game to cover for the channel. But if Fallout 4 is coming out on the same day, I can't play both.
Right.
So I can spend $60 and get game coverage, or spend for something, right?
Right.
And so I don't know.
And
it's tricky.
It's the dilemma. I mean, in terms of like how I feel, I guess to put it a better way, I mean, I just feel like for that holiday season, I mean, I don't know if this has happened before, but if they had like multiple bundles for different games, like if they had like a Tomb Raider bundle and a Halo bundle, like, I mean, that's probably something theoretically they could do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just see, if I was Square, I mean, because at the end of the day, I mean, and who knows what contractual obligations they have, but I think in terms of if I was Square, I would rather it come out next year. I would rather it come out next year because I just even look at like a game like Dying Light, right? And Dying Light, had Dying Light come out when it was supposed to come out, it wouldn't have been nowhere nearly as successful as it was.
Yeah.
But it came out in that late January, early February,
when nothing's out.
Where nothing's out, you know, and people want, you know, they already played the games they got for Christmas,
Right.
You know, and they're looking for something new, and here comes this open world, you know, another zombie game. But that game did so much better than it would have done if it came out in fall or holiday of of the previous year, 2013.
But I think a lot of that comes down to stocks and investors, because everybody has a different time of the year where their fiscal year ends.
True enough, right.
And so, you know, we might be looking at it going, oh, you know, put it out in January, but that may be like the first month of their new year, and obviously you want to finish out strong. Right. So that's probably where a majority of the decisions are coming from. But if they don't do an Xbox One console with this game, it is a total missed opportunity, in my opinion.
Right. I mean, I think it's going to sell well regardless. And it's funny, like a lot of people forget, last time Tomb Raider came out, and I remember thinking about this, last time the Tomb Raider 2013 came out, it came out around, almost something similar happened in that it came out around near the same time as BioShock Infinite and God of War Ascension. Like those two games, if I remember correctly, came out like a week or 2 weeks span within each other. It was like very cluttered. And so something similar happened, you know, and so they're probably like, hey, you know, we've been through this before. We came out around other big releases. And you know, so we have, you know, maybe they just feel confident in the product that they have. I don't know.
This game's gonna be beast, though.
It's gonna be beast.
Yeah.
I think it's still gonna do well. I just don't think it's gonna do. Obviously, it's probably not gonna do as well as it could do if it was had like a solid month or a few weeks to itself.
See, I think they should use this game to get consoles into people's homes. Like, do a bundle, cut some of the price off, right?
Right.
And get people to get your console before Christmas. Get it in the home. That way you're good. You have to use these games as catalysts to get these consoles out, and especially because they're so far behind. If they don't, man.
But would you rather do that with this, or would you rather do that with Halo, or would you do both?
I'd do it with both. I mean, personally, I would. But if I had to choose, obviously, it would be Halo. Right. It's just got more fandom there. But if I were Microsoft, I'd be spending as much money as I could to get consoles in people's homes, because that guarantees future sales, which they don't have right now. They have X amount of consoles in people's homes, and that's all. Like, if a game comes out tomorrow and you got X amount of consoles, that's all you can sell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're capped. And so they got to get these consoles in people's homes. And this is, to me, like I said, it's not going to be a system seller like a Halo would be, but it is a system seller, in my opinion.
Right. It is a system seller. I mean,
Tomb Raider's the bomb, son.
Yeah, the last game almost sold 9 million units. So, I mean, it has a strong following, and I'm definitely gonna get it even though it's coming out the same day it's Fallout. I am getting both. I might just play one for my personal.
I know Dormouse is getting both.
Yeah,
I done heard
that's
that.
two franchises I love. So I mean, I'm probably just gonna cover one and just play one for fun. I'm not too sure which one, or I might be crazy and try to cover both. I don't know if it's enough hours in the day to do that though.
Which one are you playing, Dormouse, for your channel? Or which one are you covering? Because I'm gonna try to cover the other one.
I'm gonna. I debated this.
This is a tough call.
I'm gonna play Tomb Raider.
All right.
I'm gonna play Tomb Raider for my channel.
Sweet.
Just because it'll be probably something different, because everybody's gonna be covering Fallout 4.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
And it's a more enclosed experience, whereas a Let's Play for Fallout is gonna be forever. And I still got Dragon Age Inquisition videos that I'm trying to edit.
You about like me.
I've been doing these long things. Dragon Age, Witcher, Dark Souls 2 is still coming out. So I think it'll be nice to not put myself in the position where I'm doing a full Let's Play for Fallout 4. I might do some dabblings in Fallout 4. I'll probably cover it in some way, but the day one Let's Play that I'll be doing is going to be Tomb Raider.
Yeah, see, if you're going to be covering, then I'm just going to send everybody your way, and then I'm just going to do Fallout.
Yeah,
because I can't do both, and if I did, I couldn't cover both trophies and achievements, because Fallout's so freaking huge. So I would have to just do like a Let's Play, Yeah.
See,
and if I do cover it, that's what I'll do, is just a Let's Play.
That's what I was thinking about. I might just do, me personally, I might just do like a Let's Play for Fallout, and just like focus on like the main campaign, and like sprinkle a few side missions here or there, and then for maybe Tomb Raider, just do like show a couple collector's guides, or maybe a few trophy guides, or achievement guides in this case here or there. But yeah, I mean, I've been debating about that, but it's a tough thing, man. Both of those games coming out the same day, and the same thing happening with isn't Mad Max and Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain coming out the same day too?
Probably.
Yeah. I think they both come out early September. I can't remember the exact date.
Yeah, because
I think one might be coming out on Tuesday and the other one's coming out that Friday. But it's the same week.
Same week.
Okay, yeah. And so that's another one where it's like, because I've been hearing a lot, and I was not really that excited about Mad Max, but from what I've seen and from some of the stuff I read, I'm actually quite interested in it.
They tell me the movie was good.
Yeah, and I mean the mechanics, the beat 'em up mechanics seem quite similar to Batman. It seems like it has a lot of cool things in it, and it reminds me to that effect, like another WB game that surprised me was the Shadow of Mordor game.
Oh yeah, everybody said
that was a game like I had no interest in, because I was like, man, I really kind of over Lord of the Rings, and it was funny that they didn't even use Lord of the Rings in the title.
Yeah,
and,
right.
But when I played that game, I really enjoyed that game. I liked it a lot, and this kind of reminds me of that. In that is something like it's gonna be like a sleeper game where, like, you know what, that was a pretty solid game, but I think it's gonna get completely overshadowed.
Yeah.
By Metal Gear Solid. And if anybody that's a game that need to change.
Yeah.
In terms of release dates.
I know for me, man, this fall I have to cover. I have to cover some trophies and achievements. It's gotta happen, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta go hard in the paint this fall. because I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs by the end of the year. I tried to get there last year and it didn't happen. And so I got
them technical difficulties among other
things.
things.
You know, it's crazy. People don't understand, man. When you run a YouTube channel, you can't play what you want to play. Like you're beholden to the success of your YouTube channel. Everything you do, and like even if I could play both of these games magically, I would still play Fallout because it's multi-platform, and there's going to be more people looking for guides. Like, and it sucks. Like that's one of the things that sucks about being a YouTube content creator, especially doing Trophy Achievement Guys, is you got to play the game that gets you the most attention, not necessarily the game that you think is the most fun or you're gonna have the most. No, son, like that's gone. You gave that up when you started your channel. And
I mean, you could do the fun stuff like during dead times, like you know, when the summer months are kind of slow, oftentimes.
Yeah, and
that's when you could probably like now. I mean, there's nothing literally coming out, nothing significant, if I'm not mistaken, coming out in August.
And there is no playing games anymore for just fun,
right?
Because everything's recorded.
Right.
Everything's recorded.
Like, do you guys do that? I mean, that happens with me. Like, it's so funny. Like, I try to actually, to that effect, I try to still play a few games just for fun. But when I do it, though, I feel guilty.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I should be recording this.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
I don't know if I don't know if that happens with you guys,
all
but I
time.
know that happens with me. Like, I mean, I've been trying to go back and play Xenoblade on the Wii. And, you know, it's a long game, you know, open world game. And it's a pretty cool game. And I'm like, man, you know what, though? Maybe I should be recording. Like, I keep going back and forth. And then I'm like, I can't record it, though, because I'm just doing too many different things.
Yeah.
I already got enough unfinished stuff out there. So why would I want to add to that as well, too? And I ain't going to finish it by the time, you know, Metal Gear Solid roll around.
Right.
So, you know, but I feel like it's funny. Like, I feel guilty. I feel, maybe guilty is not the right word, but I just feel like I'm doing something wrong when I play a game and don't record it.
Yep.
I'm a little different since I don't put like Let's Plays or achievement guides and none of the stuff that I do. I just record like some, you know, when having fun or whatever for the most part, because lately I've been too busy to do Let's Play. I think the last Let's Play I did was like my blind playthrough of Dark Souls 2. And, but you know, there's no commentary on it. It's just me playing, you know, Forrest Gumping around. But I do feel guilty if I don't record, because I feel like I'm going to miss something that's going to be funny that I could show my friends or whatever and say, you know, check this out. At the very least, you know, you're like, oh man, you should have seen this thing, instead of saying like, dude, I posted this, check it out.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's one of the things that I feel, you know, like I said, in having the YouTube channel now that where I can post stuff. That's the stuff that I feel like I'm going to miss something that's going to be cool. And it's like, oh, dude, you should have seen this. And if I was recording, I could do that. But since I didn't do it, you know, it's like, oh, there's a waste of time. It's not. I'm still playing games, but still.
I got a trippy question to ask you guys. If you could go back and start from scratch on YouTube with a new channel, would you cover, like, would you have like the same content? Meaning, like, I know I do Trophy and Achievement Guys. If I could go back, would I still do Trophy and Achievement Guys, or is that too much pressure? Is there anything that you guys would do completely different, things you wouldn't cover, or playlists you would or wouldn't have on your channel if you could go back and start from scratch?